So let me tell you about Mount Ararat. Mount Ararat is the national symbol of Armenia. This is where Noah's Ark landed, according to the Bible. And Mount Ararat, Maria, I know you'll find this interesting. It's a dormant volcano. The last time it erupted was 178 years ago.
I remember that.
Oh, that's not very long ago.
And the beauty of this is that Mount Ararat is seen from many corners in Armenia.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so I was telling you about Kirk Kokorian. He dropped out of school in the 8th grade, yet went on to become one of the most successful power brokers in Hollywood and Las Vegas as well. The late Kirk Kokorian built a reputation as a consummate deal maker, but also as one of the most generous people, a big philanthropist, a man who donated lots of money in hopes of making a social impact.
Kirk Kokorian is considered to be one of the most important figures in shaping Las Vegas, creating the concept of the mega resort. He also built the world's largest hotel in Vegas 3 times. Kokorian rose from poverty to extreme wealth. He made his money by buying, building, and selling companies like MGM Studios, Chrysler, and GM.
Very competitive, but also very kind and generous. Almost all of the philanthropy he ever did while he was alive was anonymous.
Kokorian was shy, rarely gave interviews, and was incredibly private. He was known to surround himself with the best and the brightest to get things done.
Mr. Kokorian was just an incredible force and mentor in my life. And I always wanted to be a physician for as long as I could remember, but I also enjoyed storytelling. He very kindly took an interest in me and wanted to support me and wanted to encourage me to really push my own boundaries.
Dr. Eric Israelian is a gastroenterologist who currently oversees the Division of Digestive Diseases at the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. More to come on his amazing work later, but right now, let's talk about Kokorian and Israelian and how they became a team.
In 2010, Mr. Kokorian basically said that, we have to try to get the Armenian genocide recognized by the United States.
Kokorian's family had immigrated to the United States to escape the Armenian genocide. Israelian's grandparents were Armenian genocide survivors. There had been attempts to make films about the genocide over the years and lots of pressure not to make them. But Kokorian decided it was time. He was determined to educate the public about this very dark time in history.
He had obviously been thinking about this for decades. Given my background, it was not an obvious, alliance, but he just basically said, you've always been interested in storytelling.
So Dr. Israelian got to work. He oversaw the project and brought a talented ensemble together to create Kokorian's vision. Directed by Oscar-nominated director Terry George, The Promise is an epic historical drama, a story about survival, love, and faith, starring Academy Award winner Christian Bale,
Reporting on the war.
Oscar Isaac,
I have to get us out of here before there's no time left.
He wants us to help his family escape.
and Charlotte Laban.
We have to help them.
It's very dangerous for Armenians right now.
Kokorian financed the entire movie. He handed over $100 million to make his vision become a reality. Sadly, he passed away before the movie hit the big screen. By the way, the proceeds from the film were donated to charity.
Armenians were not Turkic, the Armenians were Christian.
They've been wanting to get rid of this minority for a long time.
Also simultaneously, while The Promise was being filmed, the documentary Intent to Destroy was made, which focused heavily on historical facts and denial.
Genocide is ultimately about erasure, and denial is a way of sealing that erasure.
He did always remember his Armenian heritage, and it was very important to him to have the Armenian genocide recognized by the U.S. government. And although sadly he didn't see that happen, it did happen in, over the last few years, and I know that it was in no small part due to him.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And such a private person. It was very difficult for Charlie and I to find images and pictures to use for this piece. So the friendship, the partnership, and the mission he carries on now has passed down to another individual we're going to talk about, Dr. Eric Israelian. The work he does today, I will introduce you to Dr. Israelian coming up.
I do have some breaking news. There is a backup of people coming into the studio with food. I'm literally, I wish
honestly,
the camera would turn around.
one more delivery and we'll be able to open up our own Armenian restaurant here, right here in the studio. I am not even exaggerating.
He would think of making a profit.
Oh, boy. Okay, so coming up, you know what? There are a lot of successful Armenian celebrities whose name does not end in Kardashian. So Amanda's got that story.
Yes, this is true, Maria. An Oscar and Grammy-winning singer, a championship tennis player, and a Hollywood hunk. What do they all have in common? They're Armenian, and most likely, maybe you didn't know that. Well, we're going to share who they are. When we come back, we're celebrating the Armenian spirit.